Hi there, and thanks for watching my video. So today I'm going to be looking at birthday invitations, and I want to do just a little video to introduce you to some design best practices or elements. I have a lot of people in my group that are always asking, for ideas on how to take templates that may be available to them either through purchasing through a PLR or through like a membership group or something where they have these templates. So these templates are actually through Jessa Bellman's Template Creator Society that I am a member of, and so I'm going to be playing with her template today. But just to show you how you don't have to use them as is. You can change some things and give your own personal touch. But I want to cover some fundamentals of invitations and just some things you may not know using Canva. Now, I use the Canva Pro, so all my stuff will be based on that. I personally believe that it is a very, very good product and that it makes things a lot easier for me. So what I'm going to be playing with today is I'm going to go into my uploads and I'm going to look for a particular image that I had seen that I thought would make a really, really super pretty. Okay, so let me go over. Okay, so I actually have some folders set up, and here's my peach bears right here. And let's see if I can see that one that I thought all of these would be pretty, but there was one in particular I was wanting to play with. I'm not seeing it right off, so I'm actually going to just pick one of these to work with. So let's pick a pretty one to go with. Let's pick this one right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can go up, and we want to make this like this. And then what I'm going to do is this is going to be the better part of my invitation. I'm actually going to move some of these elements down. I'm going to create a page that's blank so that I can move some of these things down, and then I can move that up just a little bit. Whoops. Move this up a little bit. Okay, so I can grab it. So I'm going to grab this element and group it and just kind of put it here. These are some things that you can, little tricks that you can use. Okay, so we're going to move all that out of the way, and then we're going to pull this back down, and we have it right there. So we want to do this as a birthday invitation. So we're going to take this, and I'm just going to put it over here. And I'm going to change the font on this one. And if you're trying to do it for if you're trying to create a template that, you could resell, then you want to look for fonts that are free so that the people don't. Okay, so we're going to do this. Okay, so now we have this, our bear, and then we have, I'm going to put this right here. Start moving these. Okay, so Lucy is turning we're going to put a number right here. Instead of doing this as turning 1, we're going to choose to put, okay, we're going to add a number right here. And so we're going to do 2. And I'm going to make this where it's easier to deal with, make it smaller, make it bigger. And what we're going to do is we're going to move and put Lucy here. Move her up here. Lucy is turning 2. We're going to remove that. We're basically using to speed it around. We're going to make this bigger. We can use this and make it as big so we don't have to. So Lucy is turning 2. And then we're going to take and we're going to put a line that says, help us celebrate. Celebrate. And I'm going to change this to the same font that we're already using, which is this one. Help us celebrate. We're going to make this in one line, so we're going to pull it. We're going to go across there. Help us celebrate. And then this will be our date, and we want this kind of centered. And then we're going to put this there, and we're going to move this back here. So right here, we're going to we're going to use our align to page, and we're going to do center. So now we have that is at the center. And then we're going to go here, and this is all grouped. So we're going to take and do align to page and do, it's already centered. So we'll have to do that. We're going to center this one, already centered. And this one, we're going to center it. Okay. So now that one's centered. This one we're going to move down just a little bit, and then we have our RSVP here. Now we can go back in, and this is only at 8 point, and we have more room, so we can make this a little bigger. So we're going to make that one 12, so you can really see it, and then we're going to scoot down. We're going to move this up a little bit, just kind of eyeball it, make sure that it's still centered, and we're going to move this one. Move this up as well. Okay, and we're going to make sure that's still centered. Okay, because we want it in the center of the page. And then this, we're going to make it bigger. I'm going to go backwards because that kind of didn't work out just right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to use the handlebars to enlarge it so I don't have to Okay, and this actually has the, okay, so we're going to go up a little bit with this, up a little bit with that, and then we're going to move this up here because it has the lines. And then we're going to make sure that that one, since we moved it, we're going to make sure that it is still centered, and it is. And now we have a cute little birthday invite, and we've used, well, I kind of used it up, so now I can't even show it to you. I did make a copy of it, but that's okay. But we used some of the details and stuff of this. Now I could actually take this and change it also to match, and that would probably look better, the style of our number 2 up here. And we're going to change it also to where it's a little cuter. And I'm going to move it down just a little tad. And we're going to, we need to move this one over here. We're going to have to eyeball that one because if we centered it, it would be in the middle and it would cover our bear up. But anyway, that is really cute. Now I'm going to show you how you can take and also adapt, and how you could take this one. Now you've created a new template for all of the details, but if you want another style, we can take these same items and make another card, either with a different piece of artwork or change it up a little bit. So let's try it this way. What I'm going to do is create a box here, and I'm going to show you how you can easily, quickly take and turn this into an entirely different product using the basics. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this color, and now we were going to move it to the back, and now we have this color, but we want to make it a little bit more peachy. So what we're going to do is we're going to play with the transparency a little bit, and where it's not just solid white, and there we have another really cute item. You could change and do any age that you wanted to, and you wouldn't have to change any of this in your store. You could leave all of these details, the same. I'm in the US, so I would change this to, somewhere in the US or something, but it's really not even necessary. It doesn't really matter. So, okay, so we have two cute little designs. Now those are just alike, but we can actually take this one. We can, again, copy. Whoops, we didn't want to do that. We want to duplicate that page so that we're not having to redo all of this, or we can drag it and we don't have to retype it. So this is all about design, but it's elements, but it's also about being able to do things quickly and create more products for your store. Okay, so I'm going to go back into projects and we're back here with my folder here. And I'm going to pick out another piece of art and show you how we can take and change up this without having to do a whole lot of changing to it. So what I'm going to do is, this is a copy, it's a duplicated version. I'm going to move this one out of the way, and I am going to flip it, and I'm going to use this little cute little bear. And instead of putting it, we're going to put it here like this, and then we are going to move the bear to the back. Okay, so the bear's going to the back, and that means we can drag these up and we can play with all of our data again that we've got here. So our bear is here, and we're actually going to remove that and have it to be white like this. Now, in order to get it where all of our flowers are showing, we're going to drag it like that. Okay, so we're going to move this here, and then we're going to put Lucy. I'm going to get the size of our bear down just right and put him in the center. Again, we can align him. He's center. Okay. And then we're going to put Lucy is turning. And then we're going to have our twos right here. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play with our fonts just to make it up a little bit easier. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to highlight, and then we're going to go over here and play with this. So Lucy is turning 2. And then we're going to move Help Us Celebrate. Saturday, October 25th. And then we've got this. Okay, I'm going to move my bear down just a little bit more. And then we're going to get all this all set up, and then I'll show you how we can adjust. We want the RSVP to be below that, so we're going to move this up here. Okay. So it's turn to celebrate this and this. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to group all this together, and then I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and then pull it over, and let's see if it'll let me align everything to the center. Okay, so everything's aligned to the center, and I'm going to move this down a little bit, and I'm going to nudge this down just a little bit. Okay, and this a little bit, and then I'm going to put this there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, the little RSVP, and then I'm going to put my bear here. Now, my bear is not, I'm going to take, and I am going to go into Artistly and play, and because I see that I would like to have some peachy flowers here to go. Or I tell you what, let me show you a trick. Okay, so we picked out this bear here. So let's see if we can just do it this way. I'm just going to play, and it may or may not work. Let's just see. Let's see here. I don't want to do that one. Hang on. Let me see if I can find some flowers that would work. I was thinking I might be able to take just some flowers off of those, and I'm not going to be able to. So I'm going to go into Artistly, which is so easy to do. I'm going to go into my designer, and I'm going to look at my personal designs to see if I already have some peachy colored flowers maybe somewhere that I could use. Let's go into here. Single florals into one of my folders. Okay, single florals, peach. Let's just look for some peach ones, and if not, we'll create one. And this is, it's a process. This is a video where you get to see me design things because you will learn about things. Now those are sort of peachy, but they're not the color we really need. So I don't think I'm going to have anything the exact color that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to go in and create them. Okay, so we're just going to go back over to the all folders. And it's going to take me to these peach bears right here. And what I'm going to do is take this, and then what I'm going to try to do is use this as a base to create some florals. So right now I'm going to take away the bear and the bandana and just put soft peach. See, I'm removing that, and we're going to see what we come up with. We might have to play with it for a little bit, but soft peach colored flowers. And we're going to take it from around her neck because they're not going to be around anything's neck. And it's going to be, we're going to go down here and remove these little dots because they interfere. And I'm going to do 4. It'll take just a few more seconds to get 4 as it would to do 1, but that'll give me some choices for my flowers, and I'm going to show you how we can go back in and we can embellish what we were already working on over here in Canva. Because we want to make a really cute invite, and I want you to be able to have some different techniques. And okay, so these are pretty. So let's first make them private in our Artistly, and then I'm going to download each one of these and upload them into Canva so that we can play with them. So to do that in Artistly, all we do is click on this download button, and they'll just download. but those are cute and they'll kind of match what we're doing. We're going to go over here to uploads, and we are going to wait because it'll take it a few seconds to kind of, let's go to downloads. Okay, so we're going to select all of those, and then we're going to have those upload into Canva. That is what's so really amazing about being able to have AI software that you can do when you get in the middle of a design project. Then you can actually take and just create what you need. So I like this one here. I'm going to take it right here, and I'm going to do a couple of things. Actually, let's go back because that didn't do just right. Let's go like that. Okay. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to make a copy of this. We're going to copy it just as it is, and I'm going to show you a couple of different techniques on how we can make this look even cuter. So we're going to go and we're going to adjust the transparency down to where it's just really light, like that, but we can still see. And then we're going to go to the position and move this to the back. So now, okay, so we have this one. We can move it up like this. And this is super cute. We made a copy. So we're going to go back up here. And instead, we're going to take and we're going to make these a little smaller. And we're going to use this one again. And I'm going to play with it by moving it around a little bit just to see if we can create a little bit of a, let's try this one instead for this one. Okay. Now, one thing we want to do is, we didn't do it with the other one, but you want to remove that background so that, you know, you're using it. Okay. So now we're going to turn it around like this. And then we're going to put it up here in like this. And then we're going to make it smaller so we get more of our flowers. Okay. Okay, so now we've kind of created a cute little thing. I'm going to copy this exactly and, whoops, copy it. Okay. And then I'm going to paste. I could have just done duplicate as well. And then I'm going to flip that so that it's kind of in the right direction, and it is showing it. Okay, I'm gonna play with it like this. And that's really cute as well. You just have to keep playing with your flowers to make sure that they're kind of balanced off. Now, another thing, you could go further than that. Let's say, let's use this one. Let me go over and we're going to make a copy so that we're not messing up the one we already did. But let's add this. And let's duplicate it. And then we can flip it horizontal. And then we have it like this. Okay. So you see how you can take and use your different florals to create? Okay, so now we're going to use this one. And let's just see if we can do it like, let's make it a little smaller. Let's do it like this, okay? And then we're going to take it and put it there. Let's remove that background so that we can see what we've got here. Okay, so now we're going to put that one there, duplicate it, put it over here, and go back up and flip. Because you can get lots more artwork if you're actually using your orientation things with your Canva. You can create different art by just the angle that you put the art. Now this is precious. This is a really cute invitation to, you could change it out, or just if you're doing a template, they would be able to do the different numbers. They would just, you would make the background, of course, would be all the things you didn't want them to be able to edit would be flattened. Then you would pull it back into Canva, and then you could create the template link and everything. But this is this isn't about that as much as it is about the, I need to move my little bear down a little bit so it's not, anyway, it's not really about that process. This is mainly about actual design and eyeballing it using your align tools, removing your background, being able to take one piece, one invitation, and then, we didn't use it like this, create multiple versions of the same, using some of the same features. See, we have literally created 1, 2, 3, 4 different products, 5 different invitations from that one element that was Jessa's. And I'm going to go back just because I want to show you what we started with, and I shouldn't have erased that, but I did. So I'm going to go down and show you what that looked like that we, whoops, sorry. Okay, so hang on just a second. Let me see if I can find it. I changed that one, so I'm going to go back into passive income. Where is it at? Templates. Okay, let me go into here and let's do this one. Let me see if it lets me go back in and get that original. Yes. Okay, so this was the one we started with, and I'm going to actually copy it back into my other one so we can compare it. It's all this. Okay, group, and make a copy just so we can put it back into the one we were working with. Okay, so I'm going to add a blank page, paste this in just so we can see what we started with. So this is the template we started with, and look what we came up with just by changing it up a little bit. But see, we didn't have to recreate all of these individual elements individually, and we were able to just change what we wanted to. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. Sometimes my phone rings and I have to stop right in the middle of a video. But anyway, all right, but I really like this one. This one is so pretty, and it really was using very few elements, and I was able to do it very quickly by just pulling in and using the template features. But I did make it my own. In all of these, I didn't use any of that information the exact same way that she did, with the exception of the RSVP, which I could easily go in and change the font on that or change the way that's laid out. So you can definitely adjust these things, and you're not directly copying anything. But these are some really cute invitations. And like I said, we created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versions. And we started with this. So this is really the key to creating lots of products in your store. I'm just now beginning to add, since I mainly sell the clip art, and this is from my Bandana Bears Peach collection, which is for sale in my Etsy store. If you really like those images, they are precious. I really love them. And if you want to purchase that pack, then it is for sale in my Etsy store. There is a link down in the comments in the description for my Etsy store. Also, going into, you saw how easy it was for me to just say, okay, I need flowers, and go in and create using my Artistly to match what I wanted to do with this art here, because I didn't have these flowers, but they match really well with it. They blend in, the colors are good, and it was really pretty fast. I'm pretty sure that this is probably maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes, and we did 5 products. So, you know, as far as the templates go, and so I think it's really a great little tutorial, and maybe it will help you to start envisioning your design process a little bit differently and see how you can use elements together. And I look forward to us designing again soon and me helping you learn the ins and outs of designing with Canva and with Artistly. Thank you. I'm so glad that you were able to join me for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it and that it will be a help in your business. I use Artistly AI to create all of my artwork. If you're curious about it, I do have a link with my affiliate link down in the description box. Check it out. They have a money back guarantee for I don't know exactly how many days. At one point, it was 30 days. So you can check it out. And if you don't like it, it doesn't work for you, you can always ask for a refund. I do have a special group on Facebook that I'd love to welcome you into if you use my affiliate link and want to learn more about how to use Artistly in your business. And I just want to thank you for watching my video. If you would, like and subscribe and leave me a comment. And I hope you have a great day. See you next time.